everyone, I'm Becky.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're doing Bickering book reviews. Today we're talking about Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian, which was recommended to us by somebody on a video named Leah Mason. So thank you, Leah. This one, I guess, is kind of for you. This book is about three girls and they live on a small island. I was going to say off the eastern seaboard, but they don't ever actually tell you where the island is, do they?
Oh, I guess I assumed it was like near Martha's Vineyard kind of concept.
Yeah, me too, but I don't know if they ever told you. So there's Lilia, who is family's very wealthy. She's of Asian descent. She's one of the popular girls at school. There's Kat, whose family does not have as much money and who's kind of an outcast. And then there's Mary, who had used to live on the island and had gone away because of something bad that happened to her. And she's back trying to not necessarily get over revenge, but trying to stand up to old ghosts. And through a series of events, they team up to take down the people who have done them wrong.
So it's an interesting concept. Like the way you describe it, like the concept of this book sounds very interesting. That three girls who have no connection whatsoever team up to take down kind of each other's enemies. Like it's smart and interesting. But I think the problem is the only character that I really found interesting was Kat, and the thing is, she kind of was almost a caricature at certain points of, being the poor, scrappy girl. And like Lilia and Mary were both, it's almost like they didn't know who they were, and so they never really became anything. They were really flat.
Right. No, like this is the second time I read it. I actually liked it less this time. And
it is so hard. I've read this twice too, and it is so hard for me to remember this book.
Yeah. Like, and I literally 2 days ago was when I finished listening to the audiobook. And I think the first time I actually read it, I think that was before I was really, really big into audiobooks. I liked Jenny Han's good at putting some like subtle diversity into books and making it fit. So I liked Lilia's, the fact that she was of Asian descent, because we need more books of Asian descent. I can't even. Didn't feel like there was anything there. And then there's like this whole storyline with Mary that I don't understand.
Yeah, there was a supernatural element to it that felt very much like
out of nowhere.
Stephen King's Carrie almost.
And I'm like, where is this coming from?
Right. Like, and it doesn't make any sense. So I think that's the problem, is the characters fluctuate. Like, the characters, I think, were problematic. Like, they fluctuated between caricatures and being flat. I think all of them, like even Rennie, the mean girl, like was a caricature. Like she was like completely villainous, and like it was very wishy-washy, and the characters couldn't stand on their own, I think, is the problem.
Yeah, no, I did not. I can't even think of anything to say. No, the characters didn't stand on their own. The plot, I was just kind of like, and like there's overlapping relationships. Like the one character who had a thing with Kat, but was he actually in love with Lilia? And then there's the character that like Reeve, who Rennie was interested in, but then he said he kind of like might have had something for Lilia, but everybody's like connected to Mary, and it just didn't work. And I don't know if you keep reading, if it all is revealed later, because there are 2 more books, but I've never cared enough to keep reading.
I agree. I don't know, and I read it longer ago than you because I got it from the library, but I don't know if I remember enough of it to continue reading.
No. After a second read, I'm like, and I think that's one of the reasons I never kept reading, because I didn't like the first book, and then when the second book came out, I was like, I don't remember it. Now, I will say they circulate at my library.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it. It is a mystery, and the teens and the tweens love the mysteries.
Well, and I think Jenny Han now, like, they want to read anything
Right.
that's Jenny Han,
Right.
which
Well,
I've been a Jenny Han fan forever, so like I love that. But like this book to me just didn't work.
well, and Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian are no like Vivian's not a slouch in YA literature
No.
or either. Like she's a very popular following too.
And maybe that's my problem because I had read both times, like when I first read this and now, I've read a lot of books by these authors that I really, really, really like. Siobhan Vivian has a book called Not That Kind of Girl, which I don't even know if it's still in print, but it was just like, I remember reading that the first time being like, this is a great YA book.
So I guess I expected more.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Should we rate it?
Yeah.
So our rating system starts top with 5 unicorns, we go to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
I'm at a 2. Like I don't remember it. I didn't like the characters. The concept of the plot was interesting, but the actual execution of the plot was not great. So I'm at a 2.
I'm exactly there too. I'm at a 2. I don't care about the characters. I don't care to keep reading. It just, and the setting wasn't even that great because I'm not 100% sure where it took place.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that is where we are on Burn for Burn, and we'll see you around.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.